Respected chief guest of the occasion, Padma Shri and distinguished academician Professor S.G. Dhande sir, Honorable and our beloved Vice Chancellor Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak sir, Deans, Directors, faculty members, students, members of the administrative staff, respected members of press and electronic media, invited distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good morning and welcome to Foundation Day celebrations of Center for Advanced Studies. It is indeed a rare honor to have a luminary of the stature of Padma Shri Professor S.G. Dhande sir to deliver the first Foundation Day lecture of Center for Advanced Studies. We are grateful to you, sir, for agreeing to our request and taking out your valuable time for us. Distinguished guests, today we are celebrating the first Foundation Day of Center for Advanced Studies. And on this day, we are glad to inaugurate the seminar hall of the institute, which is nomenclated after the great scientist and fondly remembered as father of research laboratories in India, the founder director general of CSIR, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. The journey started a year back when on the very same day, serious efforts to establish this center began. Though the DPR of this center was submitted to the government much before, but the government created the positions on 5th of July 2017 and we could start only on 17th July last year. One of the greatest endeavors of this university is to set up an institute of advanced studies with an aim of creating a research ambience in the university by offering master's and doctoral programs, working over research projects that are relevant to the state of UP and nation, and producing world-class cutting-edge research in the field of technology. So the challenge was and is, of course, enormous. In the first phase, the development started with MTech program in computer science and engineering with choice-based specialization in cyber security and ICT. With incredible support and guidance of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Pathak, who many a times goes out of way to realize our dreams, we could admit 14 master students in a span of only 13 to 14 days, or 20 days, without compromising any quality. And I very fondly remember that with this, the seed for setting up this institute was sown. Today, we are in a position to offer MTech programs, each in computer science and engineering, mechatronics and nanotechnology with 18 seats, all AICTE approved. Building a new institution, that too with such great ambitions, is no easy task. I am greatly thankful to Honorable Vice Chancellor for bestowing his confidence in me to take this forward. Distinguished audience, I am extremely glad to share that we are joined by 4 young faculty members who are of top quality, having their doctorate and postdoctorate from world-class institutions such as IISc Bangalore and IITs. The institute has its own curriculum and ordinance, which by no means is short of best standards in academics. This year itself, we are going to recruit 4 doctoral students with full stipend. Soon, a PhD ordinance similar to that of IITs shall be sent for consideration to the forthcoming Academic Council of the University. A DST-sponsored Inspire Research faculty in nanotechnology is soon joining us from abroad. We already have 3 laboratories, namely general purpose computing, open software and high-end computing with adequate software. Also, there are some basic facilities available in mechatronics and nanotechnology. Deen Dayal Upadhyay QIB program is an ambitious scheme of Government of Uttar Pradesh implemented through university for supporting infrastructure and soft components of the academics. We are fortunate to receive a grant of 15 crore. Out of this, procurement of worth nearly 1 crore has already been done and 10 crore is under progress. This includes 3 state-of-art laboratories in nanotechnology, 2 in mechatronics and 1 in computer science. I am hopeful of completion of this in next 1.5 months. Additionally, a super specific laboratory in cyber simulator is underway, which will be first in North India of its kind. It thrills me to inform that institution as young as ours has received a grant of $1 lakh from Google for setting up Google Code Lab. This laboratory will be used for research, training and projects in the area of machine learning, data analytics and artificial intelligence. I am very hopeful that the completion of this lab will be done by mid-August of this year. Library books worth 58 lakhs will be supplied shortly, out of which 958 titles worth 3.58 lakhs have been already received. Online access of 1700 plus journals of Springer and more than 58 ASME journals are available. Subscription of Elsevier and IEEE journals are under progress. We are fortunate to be housed in the world-class 5-story building with all amenities. Great challenges lie to make this institution self-sustainable. We are working upon a model to use the expensive laboratories in a pay-as-you-go model. This will not only fetch us funds, but also ensure better utilization of resources and access to the outside researchers. Faculty is constantly encouraged to bring upon funds from both national and international agencies. Residential academic campus has its own ambience, charm and inherent contributions to the academics. We need to work out about this, as this university currently is housed only on 32 acres of land. There is much to share about us, but not taking too much time, as you must be waiting to listen Professor Dhande, who is a great speaker on various occasions. I would like to invite you all and your friends on the open day of the institute, which shall be announced very soon. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank one and all who are and who were part of this incredible journey. The journey continues and miles to go before we sleep. I would like to end my words with a share of Ashok Sahil, that नजर नजर में उतरना कमाल होता है, नफस नफस में बिखरना कमाल होता है, बुलंदियों पे पहुंचना कोई कमाल नहीं, बुलंदियों पे ठहरना कमाल होता है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, sir. Your words have always been an inspiration to the students, having significant impact on us. Your mentoring had made this institute to achieve its goal. It is my pleasure to request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. It is my pleasure to request Director IIT, Professor H.K. Paliwal, to grace this event with his words.
Respected Chief Guest, Padam Shri Professor S.G. Dhande sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Vinay Pathak sir, Professor K.V. Nayak sir, Director of the Institute, Professor Manish Gaur, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen the progress of this institute made during last 1 year. Previously, I was also involved for a short duration, and under the guidance of Professor Dhande sir and our Vice Chancellor, who was dynamic enough to bring this to this shape without any shortcomings. Maybe if we talk of proper positions sanctioned from the government. So there were no legal impediments for the growth of this institute. And what I feel that it has made tremendous progress during the last 1 year. So I congratulate one and all for this progress. And I hope the journey will continue, as Professor Manish Gaur has already told that it is difficult to stay at the peak, but I don't think that it is the peak. It is yet to come. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words. I hope we'll get the full support as a family. May I now request Professor K.B. Nayak, sir, to deliver some few words and enlighten his knowledge with us.